Hi everybody, it's me, Sweet, Short and Sweet, and I'm coming to you with my 6-week post-op update. Have quite a few things to talk about today, and plus, I have a tendency to ramble, so it might be a little bit long, but I'll get straight to the point. Okay, first things first, I have my measurements this week, let me go through those real quick. I finally found a tape measure. Um, so here goes. My bra band that's like underneath the bust, I lost 4.5 inches there. Mind you, 6 weeks out. And my bust, I lost 4.5 inches. Thank you, Jesus. I've been trying to get rid of these things. Okay. In my arm, I've lost, and I didn't do both, I just did one. I lost 2.5 inches off of my arm. My waist, I lost 4 inches. My upper thigh, I did my upper and lower. My upper thigh, I lost 3.5 inches. My lower thigh, I didn't lose any. My calves, I lost 1 inch. And my neck, I lost 2 inches for a grand total of 22 inches. Yay! So 6 weeks post-op, I have lost 22 inches off of my body. Now for my weight. Yeah, I lost 1 pound in the last week. So I'm like, oh no, please don't tell me it's slowing down this soon. But I'll talk about why I think that happened. But I lost 1 pound in the last week, so that brings my weight loss total after 6 weeks to 25.4 pounds. It's respectable, I guess. I'll take it. But I am disappointed with 1 pound, really. Really? 1 pound? Yeah, it's kind of made me pretty determined in this next week to get my act together because I did not go through everything that I went through leading up to the surgery, during the surgery, after surgery, pain, vomiting. I've not gone through all of this to be losing 1 pound a week. So I'm definitely going to step up my game this week because there's no way I'm going to have another 1 pound weight loss. But I've had some interesting things going on in the last week, some of which I think might explain that 1 pound weight loss. I was at my parents' house over the course of the weekend. For anybody on the East Coast, we had Hurricane Irene. I'm in New Jersey. We had Hurricane Irene this weekend, and I really didn't have to go, but my father is always worried. I'm a daddy's girl. He's always worried. He wanted me to come home. So it was actually a good time. My brother was there, my nieces and nephews, my grandfather. We just all kind of hung out together for a few days, getting through the storm. But I think that some of what I ate during the course of this little family get together might explain my mere 1 pound weight loss. I really think that I'm retaining fluids, and that's why I didn't lose a lot of weight because I really, while I was away, with my family, I wasn't drinking enough fluid at all, and I know it. And on top of that, I was eating some really salty food. So eating more salty and not getting enough fluid is not a good combination. So I'm definitely going to be watching that. But yeah, I actually had Sunday dinner with my family, which if anybody saw a post that I did several weeks ago, and that was a concern of mine because that's just something that we do in my family. But I had Sunday dinner with my family. I had some roasted turkey, some mashed potatoes, my good old standby for whenever my stomach is acting up. I had some stuffing. I had broccoli. I haven't had vegetables. This was the first time, that a couple of days ago, the first time that I've had vegetables since surgery. It was delicious. I kind of overcooked it, or cooked it a little extra after it had been cooked to make it a little mushy, but it was delicious. I also had some peas this weekend. Loving it. Those are my two favorite vegetables. So I think this week I might try some cabbage. I don't know. But I'm really excited. No problems with it. The broccoli gave me a little bit of gas, but that's nothing new. Broccoli has always given me gas. So I was excited about that. But yeah, Sunday dinner. Now, mind you, I had like a teaspoon of each of those things, but I was happy nonetheless to be able to just be sitting down with everybody else, eating what everybody else was eating. So that was cool. But if pay attention to what I described on that plate, roasted turkey, and there was gravy, salt, The mashed potatoes, they were red skin mashed potatoes, but they were salt and butter, stuffing, more salt. So I had a little bit too much salt. I also had a lot of cheese, well, not a lot of cheese, but you know, those little Baby Bell cheeses. They're really good, nice, you know, protein filled snack. But I had one like every day for the last 3 days, so my salt intake has really been up and my fluids have been down. Not a good combination. Won't ever do that again. One thing I did note is that I'm able to drink water now. For the past 6 weeks of surgery, my stomach really has not liked the idea of just plain water. But I had some water today actually, and it didn't bother my stomach at all, which is great. So, because up to this point I've been drinking like vitamin water, Gatorade, which does have some sugar, so carbs in it. So, not that I'm a carb counter or anything, but water's best. So I'm gonna start upping my water content. I'm determined. I'm gonna lose 5 pounds in the next week. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be posting my 7 week. I may not post for 2 weeks or so. I'm getting ready to go back to work, and so things are picking up and getting a little crazy. But in this next week, I'm determined I'm going to lose 5 pounds. I have not started exercising. Bad, bad, bad. I've not started exercising. I've got to get my head together. Anybody knows me, I hate exercising. I just don't like it, but I have to do it because, again, I'm not going to have another 1 pound loss week. So I'm going to get on the ball with that. I'm going to log my water. And I think going back to work actually is going to help me because that's like on my feet, moving around everywhere all day, every day. So I think that is really going to help make a difference too. I think get a pedometer and kind of measure how many steps or whatever I'm taking. And I'm sure I walk miles a day when I'm at work. So let's see, what else did I want to talk to you about? Oh, I wanted to show you some of the stuff that I'm eating now at 6 weeks out. I'm pretty much eating whatever I want to eat as long as my stomach doesn't fuss about it. I know for some people at 6 weeks you might still be on liquids or mushies, but for me, I'm eating pretty much anything I want. I'm eating solid foods. I can eat chicken. I'm not a huge fan of chicken. Sometimes if it's too dry, I don't want to mess with it. Ground turkey I eat. I had a half or maybe a third of a turkey burger yesterday. Ground beef, I've had a little bit of that. So I'm eating pretty much all solid foods. This is my plate. This is what I eat off of. And kind of put it up against my face. It's like a salad size plate, and that's what I eat pretty much everything off of. Rarely do I ever fill up the plate. But right now my diet is consisting of, I eat a lot of tuna, and I usually eat tuna on these little crackers. This is just like the store brand of Triscuits. And so like a lunch for me would be maybe like 3 of these with like a spoonful of tuna on it. I'm also eating these. I love Wassa crisp breads. They're just really big crackers, whatever. This kind is the rye. I either eat these or the whole wheat. They're really good. And with these, I kind of do almost exactly like what's on this picture. Like I'll have my deli lunch meat. That's something else that I'm eating besides the tuna. Usually turkey. And then I'll put like, you know, I get it sliced so thin. It's hard to say how many slices that I eat. I get it sliced so thin to where it's just like shaved. But, you know, I'll spread out some turkey on there, put maybe a half a slice of cheese, with just a scraping of mayo and mustard on the cracker. And it's really good. That's like another example of a lunch for me. I'm not huge into protein shakes at all. This is one that I've tried most recently, given to me by my musclehead gym rat brother. I can't stand the taste of it. I've tried. I've mixed peanut butter with it, skim milk, tried all kinds of things. I can't stand the taste of it. This is another shake that I've had. I actually got this at Lucille Roberts, and it's high in protein, or higher. It's got about 16 grams of protein, but it's really meant to be like a meal replacement shake. But I've tried this. Can't stand the taste of this either. It has like Splenda or something in it, and I hate artificial sweeteners. So those are examples of what I'm not eating. But I may have to just bite the bullet because I really have to work on getting more protein in still. Every day it's a struggle trying to get this protein in. So those are some examples of what I'm eating. I've been eating black beans, love black beans, some ground turkey meatballs I tried, fried chicken, just like regular baked chicken. Also, like I usually like to just poach some chicken breast, so that way it's nice and moist. That's really it. I haven't tried any ham or anything yet, and you know I eat ham, no problem. But yeah, I'm a little nervous. I don't know how my stomach might react to that. Haven't had any fruit yet besides watermelon, although watermelon, it does a little something weird to my stomach. It gives me stomach cramps for some reason, so I'm staying away from that. So no fruits yet. No bread still, no pasta. I did have some rice though over the course of the weekend. I had maybe 2 forkfuls of rice. It was like one of those Zatarain's flavored rice. Salty as I don't know what. And I only had a couple of forkfuls of that, and I kind of ate it real slow and just wanted to listen to my body and see how it reacted, and it was fine, no problems at all. But up until a couple of days ago, I hadn't had any bread, pasta, or rice since before surgery. Really not craving bread or pasta at all. Rice, I thought that I might have been setting myself up by having that little bit of rice, and maybe I might start craving it, but no, not at all. So who knows? I probably won't start eating it or whatever, but at least I know I can if I'm, you know, in a situation, you know, where I'm with other people having to eat someone else's cooking. So let's see, what else, what else, what else? I talked about what I'm eating. I talked about what I'm not eating. I talked about not exercising, which I'm going to get on. Oh, I want to give a shout out to all of my new subscribers. I got quite a few new subscribers in the last week, so thank you guys for subbing, and I sincerely really hope that you're able to get something if you're a pre-op person. I know that that's just a really uncertain time, and running around all your appointments and not knowing what to expect, and it can be a little unnerving. And even if you're a post-op, you know, I'm only 6 weeks out, but even still, every day I'm learning something new about my body and about myself. So I really hope that you're able to take something from this. And I want to give a special shout out to a new subscriber that I got. Sarah Gets Sleeved. So if you guys haven't checked out her page, check it out. She's got some great videos, and she and I are really similar. We're both little midgets, 4'10", 4'11". We have similar weight loss goals. But thank you so much, Sarah, for your comment on my last video. It's kind of like kicking my butt into gear. So to answer your question, no, I'm not exercising, but I did get the measurements. I did get the tape measure, but I'm going to get my act together. I know I keep saying that, it's so bad, but hold me accountable. Please hold me accountable for getting my exercise on point. And so, yeah, I guess that's all that I really wanted to talk about. Let me look at my notes. Everybody has their little notes. Yeah, I guess that's about it. One NSV, non-scale victory, I guess, for this week was I went to go put on my skinny jeans. And, you know, skinny jeans fit super tight. Well, I went to go put them on one day, and I was able to grab like a handful of jeans. So they're actually baggy skinny jeans, which is not at all cute. So I will be giving those away to somebody. If anybody wants them, let me know. They're from the Gap, so they weren't cheap at all. A dark wash. Maybe I'll wear them in my next post. I think they are a size 16 or 30 something, I don't know. But yeah, I'd love to be able to give those away to somebody. So yeah, I guess that's it. Please post your comments, send me questions or whatever. And please hold me accountable for this exercise. Please. Because yeah, not having another 1 pound weight loss week. So that's all I have to report. Everybody have a great week, a successful week. We have a holiday weekend coming up, Labor Day. Make some really smart food choices. I know I have a cookout coming up on Saturday. And incidentally, let me digress for a minute, because I haven't told all of my family about my surgery, and I don't intend to, but I'm getting ready to go to a cookout this weekend with family members, and you know, it may be a cultural thing, but everybody's always in your face when you're eating. If you're not eating, oh, why aren't you eating? So yeah, that's going to be something I'm going to have to deal with, but I still intend to make really smart choices. So you guys do the same. Have a productive and successful week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Be well, everybody.